Hey everyone, I'm Brian. Now, as many of you know, I'm a Disney fan, a huge Disney fan, especially when it came to Disney Afternoon. And I liked all of the Disney Afternoon shows. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. But one of them I did like, specifically, because it made history back in 1990, was Talespin. Now, it didn't just make history because of its animation and the way the stories were written, and the fact that it was also one of the first animated shows to have feature-length like quality animation with the cell backgrounds, but also because it did something that shows like Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, and Gummy Bears had not done, and that was usher in the holiday season with its very first Disney Afternoon related Christmas special called Jolly Molly Christmas. Now, you might think to yourself, well, how is that making history? Well, it's like I said before that none of the Disney Afternoon shows like Gummy Bears, Rescue Rangers, or DuckTales had done a Christmas special. And when this one came out, even though it came out about originally I think 2-3 weeks before Christmas, it basically caught everybody, including myself, off guard. Because, you know, as somebody that watched the Disney Afternoon and would watch Talespin, I watched Talespin, and I remember one day just watching it and waiting for what episode it could be, and then all of a sudden I see this big old card come up. Not like a regular title sequence, to where they fade out and you fade into a scene with the title on top. Instead, you had like a card, like a Christmas card, that had Molly's picture there, looking like this, looking into a snow globe, and it said in cursive, Jolly Molly Christmas. And the way it started out, the way it was written was so beautiful. So beautifully, I mean, it was just so beautifully written. It was like you couldn't believe what you were watching or listening to. And the way it was started out, the way the animation it told you that this was unlike any other Talespin episode you had seen before. Why? Because it was a Christmas special. I mean, and like I said, it was so beautifully well written. Especially the way it starts out. Because here you hear Rebecca's voice. And you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute. At first, because, you know, at first this is what I thought. You think to yourself, it sounds like Molly, an older version, or adult version of Molly, narrating the story, or getting ready to narrate the story, or a Christmas at High for Heart. But it's not. It's actually Rebecca telling Molly that this is how she used to remember Christmas. And I love the main concept about the special. Because here you have about a 6-year-old little girl, 7-year-old little girl, and you'd think 6, 7-year-olds, 5-year-olds, they would want anything. They want anything in the world. Oh, to get from Santa, right? They would write Santa and say, oh, Santa, I want a remote-controlled toy, or Santa, I want a 50-foot dollhouse, right? Well, you get the idea what I'm saying. But instead, the concept and the message behind this was here you had a 6, 7-year-old girl in Molly, to when her mom tells her the story of when she was a little girl, and how out of most of the things she misses at Christmas is the snow. Instead of writing Santa another letter for something else she wants, which she already did, well, basically she wrote Santa a list of what she wanted, but instead of writing a second list of what she wants, she writes Santa a list of basically saying, this is not a gift for me, it's for my mom, and the gift is I want it to snow for her. So that kind of catches you off guard, because like I said, here you have a young girl, 6, 7 years old, and instead of writing Santa again for giving Santa a second letter of what she wants, instead sends the second letter is about something for her mom. And not many, and the thing is, some people today, and even back then, don't think that parents matter to kids. But you know, this special, to me, helped kids realize that Christmas is not just about them. It's about giving unto others. And that's what Molly did in this Christmas special. She wanted to give her mom something her mom had not seen since she was a little girl. And that was snow. Excuse me. I'm just getting over a cough here. And the way it's written throughout the entire episode, it's just like, here you have Baloo and Kit, and even Louie, that are trying everything in their power to make that wish come true. Here you have Rebecca that doesn't know about it until Kit basically until she catches Baloo running off with a snowflake, with her soapflakes that have to be delivered. And then here's from Kit that, basically the reason Baloo wants to do this is to make Molly's wish for you come true. And then all of a sudden, basically, and sometimes in typical Talespin fashion, they go out, they set out to do what they're going to do, especially for Molly's, make the dream come true. And in typical Talespin fashion, like I said, here you have the pirates trying to take what they want, not knowing exactly what's going on. And then in typical Christmas style fashion, Christmas special style fashion, here you have at the end, after almost being disappointed and finding out that what Baloo and Kit and Louie did was nothing but a lie or a trick. Here you have Molly on top of a hill after she's cried her eyes out a little bit and throws her letter away, not knowing that her letter actually ended up in the hands of Santa. At the end, actually sees Santa flying by, along with her mom and Baloo and Kit and Wildcat and Louie, see it as well. See Santa flying by, and all of a sudden you see a little snowflake fall right on Rebecca's nose, right afterwards, and it starts to snow. And it just, it's like it just makes you realize that that's what the message was. That it's not about, it's basically as long as you believe in Santa and as long as you believe in the magic of Christmas, wondrous things will happen and anything is possible. And that's basically what it was with Molly. She wanted to give her mom this gift so badly, and the fact that she had believed in Santa so much, that because of what happened, nearly losing her faith in it, it occurred, making her realize that like I said, with Christmas, anything is possible, especially if you believe in the magic of Christmas and believe in the guy in red. But anyway, like I said, overall, it's a great special, and I like the ending. I love I like the ending of it, because here you have Louie going up to Baloo asking him, how did you pull it off, thinking he's the one that did it. And Baloo answering, telling him, I didn't do it. And he didn't do it, and they basically telling Louie, you wouldn't have believed me if I told you on how it happened. And then the ending, I like the ending. I especially love the ending where Molly looks right into the camera. It's like she's looking right into the camera at you and saying, I would believe. Basically saying, I believe how it happened. And telling her mom Merry Christmas. Basically saying, at the end, that I believe basically telling us that she would believe because she saw it happen, that it was because of Santa and the magic of Christmas. And basically at the end, when she tells her mom Merry Christmas, she's basically saying, this was what I wanted for you, and I came through for you. And you see Rebecca's eyes well up with tears a little bit, because she realized her daughter went through all this trouble, along with her friends, just to make this happen, and instead of fake snow, they get real snow, because of the magic of Christmas. But anyway, that episode, Jolly Molly Christmas, started a trend which lasted for about 4 years. Going into Goof Troop, which ended up, their Christmas episode ended up being a traditional Christmas special, except for 1 or 2 occasions when it went into the continuity by mistake. Darkwing Duck, which was before that, and then Bonkers, which was after Goof Troop. But anyway, that's basically all I wanted to talk about, and if you haven't seen Jolly Molly Christmas, I advise you to check Toon Disney, check any video sites, fan sites of Talespin that you know of that might have videos, full-length videos of the episode. Watch it. and I guarantee you, you will enjoy it. So, until next time, I'm Brian saying, I'll talk to you all later. God bless and take care.